for the listeners who are in the Denver area or could travel to Denver, Ma's doing an event on August 17th. And it's a very unique event. It's called Darshan. And the Darshan is literally the word means the sight of the divine. So it's going to be held at the Calvary Baptist Church. The doors open at 6 p.m. But as you say, when you're with Ma in person, as you walk into the church, you immediately feel this higher vibration. It's all of a sudden this joy and happiness starts to well up. It sounds like you've witnessed that, yes?
I have, yes.
Yes. And in the Darshan, everybody will get a chance to come up to Sai Maa and receive a blessing. And as Ma spoke about raising the consciousness to its highest vibration, you feel not only when you're in the room, but as you come up to Sai Maa, that you're embraced by the divine. And being in the presence or the touch of what I call an enlightened master, because Ma really is an enlightened master known in the West. And when I've traveled with Sai Maa in India, and she's giving darshan, and she's got the highest rank, you could say, of a Jagat Guru over in India. So there are thousands and thousands and thousands of people each evening that come to receive these blessings from Sai Maa. And here in the West, we don't understand it that much. So there's still hundreds and hundreds of people who come. It's a free event, and Ma will not be back here for another year. So in this time that you spoke about, Donna, in the beginning, and what Ma said about the shift has happened, it's happened, and we're living in old houses when we could just move to the new house. This experience on Saturday, and people can find out about it by going to Sai Maa's website, the other events that are happening, but this will enable us to be in our new home.
I love that.
Yes,
I'm ready to move.
Recently I've been thinking about the doubt that's around people and myself, and kind of the last territory of having self-doubt seems to be the quietest form of ego, is when I'm doubting myself. And if I put the doubt in the old house that Sai Maa spoke about, I can see, if awareness is what moves us from, I'm having these self-doubts, then just stepping into embracing the love, embracing being in the new home. And that's really what the day is going to be about. Awaken the heart and master the mind will be a program that I'm leading together with Joey Klein that starts at 2 o'clock. And it speaks exactly to what you were talking about, Donna.
Beautiful.
Yes.
Because I think I think we want to be there. We want to, leave our old baggage in the old house and move into the new house and stay there. But yes, we still have these attachments sometimes, or these old programs running in our head. And so it's kind of like, how do we finally let go of those?
Yes. And for me, it's really about brightening up the new house and being in the new house rather than trying to get out of the old house. So as Sai Maa spoke about, either contraction or expansion. When I notice I'm contracting, if I try to do something about the contracting, like try not to contract or think positively about the contraction or deal with the contraction, it gets worse. And what I've found is if I simply move, and I've learned this from Sai Maa, is simply drop that and move into the new home or the space and brighten that, brighten the love, brighten the joy, increase the velocity of forgiveness, the velocity of the moment we become aware of anything, self-doubt, indecision, old patterns. We now know those are old patterns. And instead of working at trying to deal with it, simply become aware and not even letting them go, stepping into the new place, the new future, the thing that you know is yours to do. And I'm sure you're through your listeners, you're also speaking to people who know that there is something for them to take on in this time. There's something that lives at their heart that they've always wanted to do. Take the courage to move into that. You know, many times we talk in our program, Awaken the Heart, Master the Mind, we'll be talking about this, about a lot of times the heart is seen as a soft and, very passive. And in my view, the heart is very active. It's passionate. It's courageous. It's knowing what there is for you to do and stepping into that with compassion for others and compassion mostly for ourselves. So when I don't know if that was you, Kimmy, or Donna, that said it sounds very simple, and it really is simple, but it does take courage, and it takes becoming more and more aware of what's already happened, the shift that's already happened.